In this video, we're going to make a combination lock using item frames. So let's get started. Let's put down a command block here, and I am going to put a button in front of it, and I'm going to say summon item frame, one above me, and I'm going to give it some tags. Tags are your friends. Tags. I'm going to give it a custom tag, and I'm going to call it lock 0. Done. Now, if we power this, it's facing the wrong way. Okay, we need to change that. Let's give it another tag. Let's give it the facing tag. 2B for this direction. So if it is facing down there, which is north, it's 2B. There we are. You can change this number if you're facing a different direction. So we have a tagged item frame. Let's make some more. Let's copy this, control middle mouse button, boink, boink, boink. Tag lock 1, tag lock 2, tag lock 3. And let's run those. Okay, so now we have lock 0, lock 1, lock 2, lock 3. Let's pop down a command block. There we go. Let's make it, well, let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's make it always active, repeat. And let's check the first item frame. So execute if entity at entity. Let's put some information in there. Well, we're going to check its tag. Let's check lock 0, and we want to check some NBT data, item rotation 0B. Done. Let's put a comparator on that so we can see if it's successful. It's not successful. Well, there's no item, so let's put an item in there. Yep, rotation is 0, rotation is now 1. Comparator goes off, and it'll stay off until we go all the way back round. There we go. So we're checking 1 item frame, but we've got 4. Let's just string all the commands together in here. So let's copy all of that, copy, and let's go to the end and do run space and paste that back in again. And let's change lock 0 to lock 1, and let's change the rotation as well. Let's change that to 1. So that's 2 item frames done. Now another run at the end and another paste. Lock 2, item rotation, let's say 2. That's 3 item frames done. Let's go to the end, do run and another paste. Lock 3, and why not item rotation 3 as well. So we're checking 4 item frames altogether, and the comparator's gone off. Well, there's nothing in here. Let's put some stuff in there. So this was 0, this was 1, this one should be 2, and this one should be 3. And we've got our result. So we could put a command block here and power that to run a command. Or we could just go to the end, run and put our command here, run, say hi. There we go. So we've got a successful count. That could power something to open a door maybe. Let's make it change blocks. So if it is successful, let's put a always active chain and conditional. So if that first block, if this block is successful, then this one will run because it's conditional. And let's just set a block. Set block 1, 2, 3. Let's say 3 blocks in the Z direction, and we'll make it a redstone block replace. Done. Okay, if we get rid of that, it's just going to keep coming back. Let's mess up the combination. Now it's not. Excellent. And then we get back to okay. So let's pretend that that opens the door, or let's put a door down there. There's our door open. but we have to break that block ourselves, so that's not very useful. Let's get another command block on the end here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this block to check if this block is successful. So let's execute if block. And so if we look, it is -2 on the Z axis. Done. So that's a Z. That's positive Z. So it's -1, -2. Yes. And it is a repeating. Oh dear, I can't type. It is a repeating command block. So that's definitely right. But let's give it some information in here. We want a repeating command block that has a success count of 0. So if it's not working, what are we going to do? We are going to run a setblock command, 2 in the positive Z direction. White will replace. And it needs to be always active and a chain. So if this block here detects that this one is not successful, this should be white wool. Excellent. Okay, so not working. There we go. So if we break any of these, it doesn't work. And if its combination is correct, the door opens, or whatever commands you want to run off here. And the player can progress in your level. Cool. So that's not that hard. Nice and simple. That is a combination lock using 4 item frames. Obviously, you could do it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100 if you wanted. You just have to keep. We go to the beginning here. All you have to do is just keep pasting that in with another run command for each item frame that you want to check the rotation of. Okay, there we go. Combination lock using item frames to open a door. I'll see you in the next video.